Another primetime game. Let's get it.
So they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first.
Hold on, did I just see?
And we get a glance here at their
I'll have to look at it again.
Calling the plays under center.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that.
Oh, good hit.
In bad situations.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. He's got his tight end
Oh, great tackle.
Right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Nowhere.
This is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a
Let's get this game over with, bro.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh, I could have kept going.
The 45-yard line. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering.
Fuck off me.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up.
It was wide open, too.
But it'll be 3rd down. Watson now to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And a good tackle there.
Hey, I like that. Let's go.
30 stops him short of the 1st down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to have to go for it on 4th down. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Nick Chubb stops short. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, you got to get that. Come on.
He will have a Steelers 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be corralled out of across midfield down to the 45. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, it's Harris. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground.
Did I like trip or something?
In this game as well.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man completes it to Claypool. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of 5 at the 6.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're all touchdown.
Bro.
It's complete. Thaddeus Moss. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter.
It's too easy.
Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Oh, hell no. They did not just take our celebration. Nope.
Kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cleveland offense.
God, that should have been a tutty.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Whoa.
And they'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A run for Nick Chubb.
Keep running. Let's go.
A gain of 3, second down. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers.
Oh, it's going to get called for holding too. Wow.
So let's see what this is about. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
That's frustrating.
Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Here's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Firing It's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hey, who just threw T on the ground like that? Damn.
Strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he gets it down to the 32.
I'm not doing the no huddle again this time. I'm just getting my first.
As it leads to a 4th down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Oh,
Plays 4th and 1. That's
wrong
who
play.
wants it more this time, the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Chubb will score.
that's easy.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Come on and take that out.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring
Oh,
it out
shit.
of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
I need a turnover, bro.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while.
I'm missing tackles.
They were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends and
These little short passes, man.
Receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw.
Bro, get him. Hell no.
Is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Back to throw again. A throw left side, caught by the
He didn't get that. No, fuck no.
And he will have a Steelers first down.
Oh my God.
He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Harris, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw.
There it is.
2nd down. This will be a Brown sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Damn, I lit him up.
This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Cleveland offense making their way out. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look close.
Great run.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. This time it's Chow. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flushed out right. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very
Good shit,
nice
T.
pick up there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he'll let one go deep.
Oh, beautiful.
Higgins. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. T. Higgins with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
Plenty of time, too.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think
I think I'm going to put my bench in for the 2nd.
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about.
Oh, yeah, let me accept that.
That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Come on.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back.
Okay, where?
Now some space. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So not quite.
We're getting exposed out here.
1st and 10 from the 10. They'll set up to throw.
We own that.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the
Damn, I
toes
almost got to
inbounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Open man is
Damn it.
Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And
Plenty of time, plenty of
Steelers are
time.
an extra point away from tying this thing up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
All right.
Watson on first down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Give me that.
It's going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right.
Tried to pass it to X. Damn.
T.J. Watt showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Watson. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Well, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN.
Hey.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Etienne.
Get busy with it.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Come on.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Good half, good half.
So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Leonard Fournette, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey, to check on the Giants. And it was the visiting Carolina
Not Cam
Panthers
Baker, bro.
who were victorious in that one. Cordero Patterson, a touchdown pass in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter.
We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
I'll give him
Here's the Browns offense
one more
now
drive,
getting
one more
set
drive.
to start off this 3rd quarter.
I want a 2-touchdown lead.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
2nd and 3. Open man, that's the tight end fire move.
He's shredding my defense right now, bro. Can't do nothing about it.
That's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Harris. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. He'll look to throw.
Come on.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Sit down.
Too long, a coverage sack, down he goes. A very costly sack there on third and goal, pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on fourth. And that's his second sack in this
Watch the fight.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2.
Wow.
Taken down behind the line. Malik Harrison able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
Oh, we going.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
With the end of all that hitting and
We'll forget about the starters or the bench playing.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game.
Oh!
One that's intercepted.
There it is, finally.
And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles about the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Watson's throw complete there to Beckham. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play
Spin
zone,
move.
go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On second down, a run with Etienne. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on third, Watson steps away to his left. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
I thought I got that, but
NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will
I'm gonna
is
keep
still
feeding
strong,
him.
but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Going out wide.
shit.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Shit.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Not much there, only a yard.
How do you even get that off?
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now back to throw. He finds his man Johnson.
Oh, get the ball.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll return
McKenzie. Let's go.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Watson to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Chubb.
Keep pushing.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this time he
Easy.
is in. Nick Chubb. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. Then the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll...
Oh!
Territory coughs up the football. And this is picked up by
That should have been a pick six. Not a pick six, but a scoop and score. Damn.
Position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense to go, sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes
Oh, come on. You want some more?
just beyond the goal line.
Oh.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Pittsburgh offense making their way
Let's
back
go,
out.
man.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Here's Freiermuth again.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Again, he'll drop to throw. Here's
Hell
Johnson
no.
with a reception. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back.
How about damn time, man?
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Man open.
Oh.
Moss complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Thaddeus Moss, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. That time a 9-play drive. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And Watson's going to throw it here. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So Cleveland